everybody, my name is Aaron Rogers, this is Michael Smith, and you are watching The Locker Room. Right, Michael, so you know we excited for a new season starting, football, we had the cricket going on, the CPL, we have West Indies tour in England, all them stuff. Now, I know you're a football fanatic, you like your football, I know why you like Real Madrid, but let's get back to that after, right? We know you like your football, but let's discuss our cricket now, Alright, let's discuss our cricket for now, right? We have West Indies tour in England here, they get the tail wash in the first match, they come back and they win the second game, right? They beat England. That's the first victory in England since 2000. But I see some people posting and some people writing articles saying West Indies coming back, West Indies looking good and them stuff. Now, I want to find out from you. Me personally, I don't agree with that because that's just one game. They win a game against Pakistan in 2016 and then they lost a set of test matches after that. What do you think? They'll be coming back or no?
Well, to me, I think the reason why they say that West Indies coming back is because of the impasse they had between the board and the Players Association. I think that actually they're resolving those issues. So to have the more experienced players now come join up with the new set that I have here, I think we could see a little turnaround. It might not be right away, but we will see a little turnaround in the future.
Alright. Personally, I disagree with you because I'm telling you flat out, these same experienced players that they call in and they won back in the team, these are the same experienced players that have been losing test matches, losing games in the West Indies teams from, let's run from 2000, right? That's 17 years, and we can go even further back from 95, but we'll say we're 2000, right? These are the same experienced players. I am saying let's continue with these young fellas. They are going to lose games. We expect that from them. They are going to lose games, but give them the chance. Let them learn to win from the losing. If that make any sense, but let's try that instead. Give the young fellas a chance. I mean, look, for example, Shea Hope, 2 centuries against England, first man to do that in Headingley, in 100, 500 something first class matches ever. First man ever to do that. So give them a chance and then play.
I would say yes, we could give them a chance, right? But how are we going to develop their abilities? Before we had like the HBC, I don't hear that ever again, and I had the CCC. Well, I don't hear that ever again either. Yeah, well, they still have the HPC, but it's not really taking a forefront like how it was before. And if you notice, as I said before, we used to have the T20 leagues. It was actually included in the T20 leagues with the CPL, say a couple of years back. Now you don't even hear about that. That would be a showcase of developing new talents within a competitive area.
Alright, I agree with you. I honestly agree with you with that, but what my stickling point is, I don't want them to bring back these older heads. These guys have gotten accustomed to losing. I do not think they are going to come and bring another mentality into that West Indies team. They already come with a negativity to the team, and I don't think they're going to bring anything positive to them. Let them stay, play the T20 cricket around the world.
So you're saying people like Gale, people like Sarwan don't have experience to contribute?
I'm not disagreeing with you when you're saying they have experience to contribute to it, right? I don't disagree with you with that. But when was the last time you hear about Ramnari Sarwan?
It's a long time, but in the background, he's still lending help to Trinidad and Tobago cricket in terms of the different leagues that we have.
Alright, but when was the last time he actually performed with the bat? He's a paid batsman, but he hasn't actually performed with the bat. He's gotten out of shape. That's the best thing I can say. That's the last thing I can really say I hear about the man. Understand? That's the best thing I can say I heard about him. Right? But, so you think that we should still include some of these older players in the team to provide a mentorship role then? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Gale still needed. Gale is still the most powerful T20 batsman.
Yeah, that's T20. Right? But I'm talking about Test cricket and one day cricket as well. West Indies has been languishing at the bottom of those tables from, let's say 2000 again. Let's go back to 2000. Could be before that, but they have been languishing at the bottom of the table from since then. Right? So, we bringing back these guys for them to do what?
You're trying to raise a good point, but I still can't see it.
Yeah,
experience beats youth by far.
Experience beats youth, I agree. But
experience
this
mixed in with youth.
But that experience has been losing for the past 15, 20 years, so it is not helping anyway.
We did not have the youth with it. Now we have youth. Youth and experience should get us there.
Alright, so your point, you saying that you will say to bring in the youth to mix the experience, I totally disagree with you. But we have to cut, we have to end this discussion. We will have to stay on the opposite sides of the fence for this one. Right? We're going on a little break, we'll be back soon with another topic. Welcome back to the locker room again. Aaron, Michael, we're discussing the World Cup qualifiers. Trinidad played Honduras and Panama. Now we know that they're struggling in the Hex. Now Michael, I have a question for you. With the struggles you see that taking place here, do you think they can qualify for this World Cup still?
Well, I won't lie. Before I had my hopes up high saying, well, yes, we could still make it. Every point we could have done it, but the couple of games I see going on, I highly doubt we can make that.
Yeah, I remember we had a previous discussion on that, and I was telling you from then, which my words proved prophetic, so I'll rub it in your face a little bit, right? But I remember telling you from then that they weren't going to qualify because of the personnel and the fact that they kept changing coaches, right? Now, while I agree with you that they're not qualifying for this World Cup, I am not going to say that Dennis Lawrence needs to go. I honestly believe that he needs more time to work with his team, to work with these players, to look at the setup down here and international, wherever we have international players, so that we can develop a proper structure for them to be able to have a better run to qualify for 2022 World Cup. Agree, yes or no?
No, that I would actually agree with you. Also, I think FIFA are looking to expand the World Cup from 28, I think, to 32.
But it's 32 right now.
Oh,
so I think it's 40 something you want to go to.
40 something?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure.
40 something teams. So that means we will have more space and more chances to actually qualify for the next World Cup. With the developing young players part, I think the government and Dennis Lawrence will have to look at how they see the different competitions we have, seen like the Pro League that we have here now, and developing players from there. If we can have like a proper youth league and channel them from the youth league to the Pro League to the national team, I think we should have like a conveyor belt of players coming on.
Alright. Again, this is like shocking developments here. He and I actually agreeing on something. But let move on from that now. While you're talking about Pro League and youth level and stuff, what about even after they reach that level, what about the players and following in the footsteps of the Dwight Yorks, the Russell Latapis, even the head coach Dennis Lawrence, where you see they played in major leagues in Europe. What about our players going there? I mean, from the level we are at right now, we only have Jovan Jones, who will be playing in Bundesliga from January coming. But I mean, we don't have anybody else who's playing in those major leagues. I mean, we have Kaleem Highland, but he's playing in one of those minor leagues in Europe, Kazakhstan, or one of those countries that we can't pronounce. Right? So, what about those players where you see we carry them from that level, the Pro League level, to a Premier League level also? What do you think about that?
Is there such a word as reverse scouts? Because, like, in the bigger clubs, right, they send scouts all over the world, Caribbean, wherever. But say if we have something, I will put it in my words, right, like a reverse scout, whereby, okay, say we have Jovan Jones, right? He's a good player for Trinidad and Tobago. You scout him out to like Germany, look for a proper place for him, and say, well, invite people to come and look at our players. Instead of waiting for the scouts to come and look, you invite people to come and look at our players and see if we could market them out that way.
Alright, between you and me, which part in TTFA history you think they're gonna do that? Which part in the history of TTFA you think they're gonna do that?
Well, it's a thought. It's my thoughts.
I mean, again, I agree with you. It's a very good idea, but I highly doubt the TTFA want to spend money to want to do that. I mean, they cost to pay Heart's money. They cost to pay the female coach her money for the women's team. So, which part of the TTFA you think we're going to really try to figure out to do that for them?
Well, Dennis Lawrence, if you want to get these players out, I think at least he should have an understanding and he should have the know-how to talk to the Ministry of Sport.
Alright,
So the government have the resources to do that, right?
Yeah, they would. But even if, right, look for example, now I've seen it advertised, I've never really seen much follow up on it, but we have clubs like Manchester United, we have clubs like Chelsea, Man City, where they will hold camps down here and they'll offer trials to players. We have a guy on the national team, he didn't play Friday gone, Leston Paul. He actually got a trial with Sunderland. I think at one point he actually was playing for Sunderland. I'll have to check out my facts on that, but he got a trial with Sunderland. So they should be following up on these things and trying to maintain a relationship with these clubs, so they can be able to push these guys to that level. They pushing these guys to that level will push our football to a higher level, and on top of that, will push our leagues down here to another level as well.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Totally agree with you.
Alright. So, as you see, shocking developments, Michael and I agree. I have to just repeat that, this is funny. But this has been yet another edition of the Locker Room. We are here at Hot Shots, the #1 sports bar. You can always check them out. They have their Facebook page and they are open Sunday to Sunday. Check them out, you're gonna have a time. My name is Aaron Rogers, this is Michael Smith. This is the Locker Room. Check us out on GT Network.